Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina and I am a mother of a 9-month-old baby girl named Parker. In this video, I just want to share some of the must-haves of what we've been using in the first 9 months and things that we necessarily did not need, or if I had a second baby, things I would not buy. So, first on the list, I want to talk about those clothes, those precious, cute little baby clothes, and also the shoes as well. Let's put it on the don't buy list. Onesies and sleepers, for sure. They're going to live in onesies, they're going to live in sleepers. But when you're first starting off and you're in this newborn stage, you don't need the clothes. They are cute, and if people want to buy them for you, go ahead, let them buy. But from the mother's point of view, I would say you do not need the clothes. Maybe for a church, but remember there are only 4 Sundays out of a month. So think about how many pretty outfits you actually need. And then now, with Parker being 9 months, we are doing daycare, and she is literally wearing a onesie and little flowy pants. That's about it, because I want to make it easy for the daycare teachers. So therefore, we're not wearing bows and zippers and buttons and all this kind of stuff. It's really simple. So I would say don't worry about those clothes, don't worry about those shoes. Still at month 9, she is still not wearing shoes. Socks for sure, do buy the socks. Those things do come in handy, but don't worry about those pretty cute outfits. But yes, please buy the onesies, please buy the sleepers. They're going to go through them really quickly because they split up all the time, which brings me to bibs and burp cloths. Definitely get those. I still have people to this day still buying bibs and burp cloths for Parker because I send 3 a day to daycare. She's always spitting up, food, things like that. I always get on there before you want to wipe their nose. So definitely bibs and burp cloths. Blankets also, a lot of people gifted us with blankets. So she has literally stacks. I rolled them up and she has stacks of blankets. I would say maybe 1 or 2. You don't need 15 like me, but definitely like 1 or 2 for those cold months for sure. I'm looking down because I have my list right here. The swaddle. Definitely, I would say get a swaddle. We have tried a lot of them. So there was one, and I'll put a picture up, where she didn't really care for that. It was too loose. My baby needed something tight. We like to be snuggled. So I would say things that were a little bit loose, she didn't really care for those. We have tried the Dream Baby. That's what we're using right now. Swaddle Me, they were okay. The Ollie Baby was really good. So just do your research, find you a swaddle, but I will say for sure you do need a swaddle. Diapers. So newborn diapers, sure, get those. Don't get too many because they're going to transition into ones pretty fast. And don't forget that you can take them back to the store. So if you have maybe a brand that you don't really care for, or if you have too many of a certain size when your baby has gotten a little bit bigger, you can take those back if they're unopened. Take them back to the store. You can exchange them for a different size diaper. Brand wise, do your research, figure out what you like, test some out. We only did Millie Moon and Pampers. Pampers were fine. However, my daughter would have a lot of blowouts when she wore Pampers, whereas when she wore Millie Moon, she wouldn't blow out as much. So we have been using Millie Moon. We're very satisfied with them. They sell them at Walmart. They sell them at Target. So try them out. See what you like. I will say wipes, of course you need wipes. You don't need the wipe warmer. We got gifted a wipe warmer. It's a luxury. My girl likes a little warm tush, but you don't need that. Cold wipes are definitely fine. I know they do cold wipes at the daycare, so when she comes home and we do warm wipes, it's just a little luxurious lifestyle. But wipes for sure, not necessarily a wipe warmer. Tub, at some point they will start taking baths. We had to get a smaller bathtub because she was only 5 pounds 8 ounces when she first came into the world. So we had a bath that had a little seat in it for her, because the regular bath that most people get for babies was just too big for her. She's currently using that now, but when she first got here, it was way too big for her. So maybe wait till baby gets here and then decide what size tub you need. But at some point, you will need a tub. Yeah, so consider that. Bottles, we're going to put an X beside those small bottles. They are a ripoff. Do not get those bottles. Just go ahead and get the regular bit-sized bottles, because you get the small bottles because you think small baby, right? And you're thinking, oh, they're only gonna be drinking 3 to 4 ounces of milk. But 3 to 4 ounces of bottle, 3 to 4 ounces of milk can also fit in a big bottle. You get what I'm saying? So don't worry about those small bottles. We put those away. You only can use those for a couple of months, whereas the big bottles you can keep using them. So think about that when you're shopping for bottles. What you do need is nipples. So you're going to go from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the different numbers of nipple sizes, but bottles stay the same. Small amount can fit into the big amount, but the big amount cannot fit into the small amount. So something to think about. Also, diaper pail. I have a lot of friends that say they don't use a diaper pail. I use a diaper pail. That stuff stinks, y'all. It smells so bad. Get the diaper pail, close it in, put it away, okay? Like I said, to each his own. It made me gag, so I'm definitely going to be using the diaper pail. But we have a little pink one in her room. Her room is pink, gray, and white, so she has a little pink pail in her room. I really like it. I have a sound machine. The hash machine is what we use. I will say, when me and my husband were thinking about sound machines, we did butt heads. He wanted this hash machine. I thought it cost too much, but I use it every day. I can use it from my phone. We have it set for certain noises, levels, sounds, lights, all that. On her car seat and on her stroller, it's a portable one where I can just press it, and then you have sound as you go. Like in her night routine, she knows when the sound machine comes on. When it turns red, that means it's time to go to bed. So I would definitely recommend a hash machine. Get the dual one, the one for the room and the one to go up. Don't worry about the crib. The baby will be in your room for at least probably the first 6 months of life, probably sometimes even longer than that. Some people do up to a year, so don't worry about that crib. What you do need is a bassinet. They have the fancy ones that move with the baby. They have some that rock the baby. We had a simple one. I'll put a picture up. It's literally black and white, set beside my bed. It did not move. Sometimes I did have to rock her myself. I just move it with my hand. So I guess if you do want to pay for the little extra cost for it to rock the baby without you having to use your hand, of course get that one. But the baby's going to be in your room for the most part, so don't worry about buying that crib. That crib can come later. I do recommend having a chair, just because your back hurts so bad as a mom. As a mom, your back hurts so much because you're bending over, you're breastfeeding, so there's a lot of weight on your back. And also remember, you just gave birth, so there's a lot on your body in general. So definitely have a chair. We didn't have a rocking chair, but we did have a chair with the ottoman. So having my feet up really helped me. Like I mentioned, we have a routine, so she knows sound machine's red. That means it's time for bed. We also go to that chair every night, so she knows that's just a part of her routine. So also it's very comfortable for me, but also it's a part of her routine. So I would say go ahead and get a chair. The style of chair you get is based on your comfort level. Last but not least, I want to talk about the bottle washer and the My Breast Friend. So we had a boppy at first, but I went to the lactation specialist because we were trying to make sure we get this breastfeeding thing going. They all had My Breast Friend, and when we used it, Parker did an amazing job latching, so we ended up buying that. I would say hands down so much better than the boppy. We use the boppy now and her learning how to crawl, like learn how to rock. But when it comes to, I also recommend something to carry your baby in. I know for me, my husband worked a lot of hours, so sometimes I had solo nights. I still to this day have solo nights, but the carrier was really helpful for me. I know there are a lot of carriers out there. We had maybe 3, just because we were gifted them. We had 3, and then we also had the wrap. The wrap was really good when she was like a newborn. The carriers are really good now. So 6 months to 9 months was really good for the carriers, but the wraps are really good for newborns. And just to have her in there, like I mentioned, she likes being snuggled. They allowed me to have both my hands free, but also have her close to me so that we can have skin to skin, so that she can hear my heartbeat. So I definitely recommend a wrap just for being able to move around a little bit and not just being confined or just not having your hands available. Sometimes the babies are too small for the carrier, for the regular carriers, so the wraps come in handy for that reason as well. All right, last but not least, I wanted to talk about the bottle washer. So I know that it is pricey, but I mentioned convenience. This thing washes, it dries, and it sanitizes all in one. We just have to put a little tablet in. We go about our day. And as a mom or as a mom to be, you'll realize that what you need is time, and so you will pay the money you need to get more time, because it's something that we lack in this motherhood. So I definitely recommend that. We're not boiling water to wash bottles. We're not getting little bottle brushes and going in. We're not hand washing these things. Literally put them in the machine, let the machine do what it's supposed to do. So I definitely recommend the bottle washer. That would probably be, if you had to go through this entire list, what is the number one thing that I should get? The bottle washer. That's what I would recommend. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Put some things in the comments that you feel like I may have left off. But let's just share in this moment and see what we can do to help other moms. All right. Thank you for watching.
Bye.